Hey everyone, it's Kitten Sparkle, as always. So today I'll be talking about, well, you may go to guess, but it's kind of a bit little embarrassing for me to talk about this. Well, it is kind of normal to be embarrassed, but it's nothing to be embarrassed about now, would it? Hmm? So, so, like I say, you can guess that I'll be talking about my crush. Well, let's just say he's may not kind of like, as in, what I'm trying to say is that I just like the idea of him, not because even though I really, well, as in I barely know him, because I just like him because he's handsome, I would say. And to be honest, so his name is actually Eliot Carrington, and he did used to play a character, Bobby Beale, from EastEnders since 2014, but he left in 2016. But he did came back only for a quick sort of let's just say for a second, and then he left again in 2017. And if I remember correctly, I was surprised to see him when he came back that moment back in 2017 because I was really excited to see him again because I thought he's going to play Bobby Beale again in the future, but sadly he got replaced by some guy which I'm not really interested in. And to tell the truth, I do kind of admired Elliot Carrington for many reasons, to be honest, because he's an actor, which is actually one of my dreams come true. Well, it's not really come true because let's just say it's one of my favorite things I like to do in the future. And Elliot has some very similar interests as mine because I like acting, singing, and I do like drama, of course. And if I remember correctly, I used to go on this website about himself. It's just called Eliot Carrington website. If you're interested, you can always welcome yourself to look at it if you want, because it's got interesting adverts that he appeared in back in 2014 or something. And there's quite a few videos of Elliot Carrington on YouTube when he was as a kid and all kinds. And it's kind of obvious for me that he can be cute as a kid, I would say. But don't get me wrong, like I said before, I don't really know him much since he's actually, well, let's just say he doesn't know me either. But personally, I wish I could meet him for many reasons because I really like him, and I wish I could ask him if he likes to be my friend or something. Only if he wants to be my friend. I don't mind if he does not, but I'm sure enough he probably like to be my friend one day if we ever met. I mean, something like that. And but don't get me wrong. Like I said, sometimes I don't really like boys that much. As in, I'm not saying that it's to offend you boys, but I'm just saying that sometimes I believe most of the boys can be trouble at times, but usually I do find some boys can be very nice, like you guys, like Wizard Dude and John Paben. You two are very kind people, and I do like some boys that I personally know, as in real life friends, like Oliver. He's a very sweet friend. And I had to admit, I did have a childhood friend. Well, he's not really my friend, like personally, but I do consider as a friend, like now. But when we were younger, like when we were in primary, I did used to like hate him because he used to pick on loads of boys and other girls too, but mainly the boys. But well, his name was Daniel, and I used to well, let's just say I remember the time when I first met him again in high school. I was happy to see him because I never thought he would be, well, well, he wasn't the only one. There were a few familiar boys that I used to know from primary was there as well. Well, Sadly, I miss those boys to be honest, 'cause they're really nice, charm, sweet, and generous. But like I said, well, to be honest, like I said just before, that Elias is quite different to those. Well, I don't know, but let's just say in the opposite sort of way, because if I ever had known Elliot like genuinely, I would say that Elliot could be more kind, sweet, and generous, and I believe he likes Star Wars, like you guys do. And if some of you boys are watching this video as everyone else, I'm sure enough that you guys probably know Elliot in real life, but I'm not too sure which one of you, but I'm sure well, you know what I mean. So let's just say I just like Elliot Carrington for a reason because I just like his personality, his interest, and any time I watch something like Disney or something, I always imagine well, not specifically me, but the other version of me and the other version of Bobby Beale, well, to be as a couple, but even though we're not really a couple in real life, but I just saying that I always sometimes imagine either they can be like Disney prince and princess from time to time. But mainly, I would say we could be like Ariel and Eric, because since you guys know that I'm a Little Mermaid fan, because I just like mermaids for many reasons. And so on the picture of Elliot is on the right, but even though he has blue eyes in real life, but in my cartoon version I gave him brown eyes instead because I'm not saying that to be mean or anything, but I think he would be more better with brown eyes. Well, I'm sorry if I offend you, Elliot, but I'm sure you know that I wouldn't want to hurt your feelings because I thought brown eyes would be cute, and I do like your blue eyes too. And to tell you the truth, I have blue eyes. Well, I got sort of like mix up blue and green. And if some of you boys and girls out there, um, if you see my cartoon version of me, I have more like greeny color eye, but it means, well, let's just say it's called an aqua. It's it's a name for like mixed blue and green, if you know what I mean. And and every time I watch like Stitch and Angel from Lilo and Stitch, they can remind me of well, you know, Kalen Sparkle and Bobby Beale. Hmm. But to be honest, it is kind of well, as in what I'm trying to say is that I believe Bobby Beale in the actual EastEnders already have a girlfriend. And that's totally fine, because I'm not jealous. Believe me, guys, I'm not jealous. Because I don't really care, really, sometimes. So I'm not that bothered. So I'm sure you guys like my video about my crush. And, oh, there's more things to talk about. That Elliot is actually somewhere in London. I don't know exactly where exactly, but that's just all I know. And um, oh, there's a lot of things to talk about. I might talk a bit more for maybe for the part two or something. Well, clearly up to me, but I'm sure you guys like my video anyway. And if you have any sort of questions about, you know, Eliot Carrington or Bobby Beale or whatever, or maybe possibly me or something, you always be free to do so because I always interested in seeing what you guys think and share me your thoughts. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.